we're done with the commands and as well as constraints, data types, right? So we'll go with the operators for today. Okay, so Oracle provides operators to be used with the data in order to perform some related actions and return a result. So each is so operators will help you to take. So if you want to give the input to the queries or system, okay. If you provide some input to the system, based on that input, it will give some results for you. So results ivadanni returning antam. So to provide the inputs to the system, we'll use the operators. Okay, so it takes some input and provide the results. Okay, so take like select star from EMP. This is your table. We don't have this table in this schema. So this is called like a script actually. Script అనేది ఎందుకు చేస్తామంటే ఏదైనా కోడ్ మీరు if you are doing any code changes to your application or your database, so you cannot able to do those type of things in your production environment. అంటే live లో application ని టెస్ట్ చేయలేము మనం. So live లో application టెస్ట్ చేసినాం అనుకో, so if you treat like as your bank application, so if you are doing like 1,000 rupees, so 1,000 rupees deposit చేసినప్పుడు అది it is depositing like 5,000 rupees అన్నప్పుడు, so there is some flaw in that your logic. So you can stop your business, then you can fix that in some place and you can resume your business again. Okay, so if some application is going on, it's going smooth for every day. So you need to apply some additional features or anything. So అప్పుడు ఏం చేస్తావు నువ్వు కోడ్ కి ప్రొడక్షన్ లో యూ కెనాట్ ఏబుల్ టు డూ లైవ్ అన్నమాట. సో లైవ్ లో చేయకున్నప్పుడు ఏం చేయాలి, విల్ మూవ్ దట్ ప్రొడక్షన్ డేటాబేస్ ఆర్ అప్లికేషన్ ఏదైతే ఉందో దాన్ని ఒక రెప్లికా చేసుకుంటాం, డూప్లికేట్ చేసి విల్ డూ దట్ థింగ్స్ ఇన్ దట్ ప్లేస్. ఓకే, మీరు ఫిక్స్డ్ డిపాజిట్ స్టార్ట్ చేయాలనుకుంటున్నారు. ఫిక్స్డ్ డిపాజిట్ చేయడం వలన ఎగ్జిస్టింగ్ ఫంక్షనాలిటీస్ ఏమన్నా పోతున్నాయి, అర్థమవుతుందా? So we'll do each and every validation in the lower environment and we'll prepare the script in this way. అర్థమవుతుందా? క్రియేట్ టేబుల్ చేస్తావు, ఓకే, దాంట్లో డేటా పుష్ చేయాలి, డేటా పుష్ సో కమిట్ చేయాలి, తర్వాత ఏదైనా టేబుల్ కి ఇండెక్సెస్ చేయాలి. ఇండెక్సెస్ అనేవి కొన్ని ఉంటాయి మనకి. సో అవన్నీ ఒకదాని తర్వాత ఏమేమి చేయాలి స్టెప్ బై స్టెప్ ప్రతిదీ యూ నీడ్ టు మేక్ యాజ్ ఎ స్క్రిప్ట్. దిస్ ఇస్ కాల్డ్ లైక్ ఎ స్క్రిప్ట్. ఓకే, యాడ్ సమ్ కమెంట్స్ హియర్. సో ఇక్కడ hyphen పెట్టేసి this is for related to this particular change. The application I am going to add this change to the system. So Allah, you can add your comments in this place. This is called script. Okay, so this is your employee table. Okay, so now if you want to retrieve the data, required data from this table, we need to use the filter condition. So if you want to use the filter, we'll use the where class. Where is used to provide the conditions to the data. So where anedi, okay, so where employee number equal to 7369. So you are providing the input to the system 7369. Okay, 7369 అనేది మీరు ఎంప్లాయీ నెంబర్ కి పాస్ చేస్తున్నారు. పాస్ చేసినప్పుడు ఇట్ ఈస్ రిట్రీవింగ్ ది whole employee information based on the select query. So star అన్నప్పుడు it is taking all the columns from the table. Okay, so select star from employee, it fetch all the information from your table. It is fetching all the records. Okay, so out of this all the records, if you want to retrieve the required information, we'll use the where condition. So where condition ela work chestundi, you are giving the column name equal to, here equal to is the operator to take the input. Say chestundi, it is returning the value, it is returning the value as a 7369 record. So it is returning the value as a record. You are passing like single value, it is taking the input, but it is returning the different value for you. See, so I'm simply saying this definition only. So Oracle provides operators to use with data in order to perform some related action and return a result. ఏం చేస్తుంది, results ని మనకి ప్రింట్ చేస్తుంది. అర్థమవుతుందా? So advantage of the operators is that. Okay, so we have a single operand operator or two operand operators. Two operand operators అనేటివి ఏంటి అంటే బైనరీ ఆపరేటర్స్. సో బైనరీ ఆపరేటర్స్ ని యూజ్ చేయాలి అంటే బైనరీ ఆపరేటర్స్ అంటే ఏంటి, అండ్, ఆర్, నాట్ ఇవ్వండి. సో అండ్ యూజ్ చేయాలంటే we need to use the two conditions. Okay, if you want to search any persons in the population table, okay, so I need to retrieve like Indian people. So if we have like world population table, okay, so I need to retrieve like a world Indian people. Okay, so select star from world population table where country equal to India. Now we are getting all the country information, Indian people in that. Now I need to filter only AP people. So India country lo nunchi, so Andhra Pradesh information retrieve cheyali. Now ఏం చేస్తాను నేను, so country equal to India and state equal to AP. సో ఇప్పుడు ఏమవుతుంది, ఇది మరియు అది రెండు సాటిస్ఫై అవుతూనే వస్తుంది. అంటే వాటిని బైనరీ ఆపరేటర్స్ అంటారు. అర్థమవుతుందా? టూ ఆపరెంట్స్ రిక్వైర్డ్ ఫర్ దట్. సో సింగిల్ ఆపరెంట్స్ అంటే ఈక్వల్ అనేది ఉంది. సో ఇట్ ఈస్ నాట్ డిపెండింగ్ ఫర్ ఎనీ అదర్ పర్సన్స్ హియర్, ఇట్ ఈస్ డిపెండింగ్ ఫర్ దట్ పర్టికులర్ కండిషన్ ఇట్ సెల్ఫ్. అర్థమవుతుందా? సో వీ హ్యావ్ variety of operators here. So we have totally 8 kind of operators in this place. Okay, so I mentioned here only 7. No, we have only 7, I thought. Okay, so arithmetic operators. So arithmetic operators are to perform arithmetic calculations, to add some numbers, to subtract the numbers, division, multiplication, anything. So what are the things you are doing in the multiplication mathematical side that you can able to handle using this arithmetic operators. Okay, so if you want to do that arithmetic operations such like perform this. So if you want to do like a 2 plus 2, so if you want to run this, select that and press the run option. So it is showing unknown command. So if you want to do the calculations, you cannot able to do the calculations directly on your screen. So if you want to do the calculations, you need to write the queries for that. This is not your query. So if you want to do that, so first we need to know dual table. Okay, what is dual table. So dual table. Okay, so what is dual table? Dual table is a system defined table. Okay, it have with only one record. It's a dummy column. So system defined table. And Oracle has provided this table to perform the calculations or to run anything in the Oracle will use the okay. So what is dual table? So dual table is a system defined table which is used to perform the calculations. See, describe the table, select star from dual. So dual అనేది ఏం చేస్తుంది? So it having with one record as a dummy column. So dummy అంటే నార్మల్ యూజ్ చేసే వర్డ్ కాదు. It's a column name is a dummy. So see here we have the dummy column. So now I am using like select one from the dual. It is not giving any trouble. Okay, so let's see, select star from EMP. EMP table. So we are getting the data, right? So if you want to retrieve like only particular column information, so I need like a employee number and a employee name information. Now I'm getting that required columns I'm mentioning in the select list. I'm getting the information, correct? Now I'm trying to retrieve the data like employee names. This column is not present in your table, correct? That's why it is giving the error. Okay, describe the table. Describe the EMP table. So it have only employee number, employee name. Okay, you are trying to retrieve the data employee names. This is not the actual column of your table. Okay, so that's why you are getting the error, correct? Now see here, select one from. So select employee number, employee name, comma 1. So now see, for every record, it is displaying 1111 like this. So arithmetic numerical values, you no need to provide the single quotations. You are not depending on any other things. So number values you can able to mention directly. Okay. So now you mention like as a select employee name, employee number, comma A and no. So now the system will treat like as this is the column name. Okay, so it is not the column name. You are thinking like as a gender, something like a so M anundanko. You are thinking this is the gender. I need to pass the default value for as a gender. In this case, I will make it as a string for this. Select employee number, employee name, male. So this is like a male. So now I need to provide some alias name for this. Gender. See here, my table does not have a gender column. Now it is showing as a employee number, employee name, gender. So this is called a derived column. Derived column. Manam derive chestunnam column. Okay, we are deriving this column. Okay, so I'm deriving the column in this place. So whatever the column you are derived column is having, it is displaying for all the column values same. So now you are doing some operation here. It's a temporary operation. It is not like a permanent. Those type of situations you can use to perform the dual table. Dual table is used to perform the temporary operations, used to perform calculations. So if you want to call any function, so if you want to call someone, use this dual table. So wherever you required any table information, so in the table లాంటిది నీకు అవసరం పడుతుంది అంటే, so the dual table will help you. I am there to help you. So it always so ask like please use me. అర్థమవుతుందా? Dual table is used to perform the temporary operations or calculations. It's a system defined table. Okay, so it's a very, very important. You cannot able to perform any DMLs on this. So on your table, you can able to do insertions, updations, deletions. Okay, now I'm trying to delete the data from my dual table. Not able to delete the data. It gives the insufficient privilege error because it's a like a system user sys user administrator table. This is system defined table. Okay, so if you want to see this information, what is this object? Okay, see that in select star from all underscore objects. All underscore objects. This will having for each and every okay, so okay. Okay, so all underscore objects is a meta object to capture all the users information. So ఎవరెవరు ఏమేం ఆబ్జెక్ట్స్ క్రియేట్ చేస్తున్నారో it take that okay, so all underscore object is the meta object to capture all the users information. What are the objects you people are creating? Okay, so we'll get to know in this place. Okay, so take the dual table and search this in this place where object underscore name, object underscore name, dual. See here. So this is the dual. Dual table owner is sys and as a public. So public ante this is not the user actually. So public will so you created some table. So if you want to provide the grant for like multiple users, if you have like 100 users in your project, you created some X table. You need to provide the grant for like 100 people. So you cannot able to sit like I need to give like a user 1, user 2, user 10, like 100 people names. So instead of providing like a multiple users name, so make it as a public grant. Okay, so you can see, let's start from all underscore users. So what are the users we have in your project or in your database? You will know in this place. ఏంటి పబ్లిక్ అన్నాం కదా. సో పబ్లిక్ యూజర్ ఉన్నాడు ఇక్కడ, ఉన్నాడా? No, right? Public user name we don't have here, right? So I sorted here. So A to Z. So A is starting place, X is your ending place. So O and S. So we don't have any public user here. So this is not the user, but if you want to provide the any access for the multiple users, make it as a public. Okay, simply take as a any object like EMP table. Want to provide grant effect on EMP. So instead of making like a HR or any particular user, so if you want to provide like multiple users, make it as a public for that. Simply public. Is not giving any error, right? It is accepting. Now I'm making as a HR1 user. So user or role H1 does not exist. So if it is the user, you need to see that object in this place, all underscore objects. ఇక్కడ HR1 అనేవాడు ఉండాలి. See, we have the HR. కానీ పబ్లిక్ యూజర్ లేకున్నా కూడా we can able to make it as a grant as a public. అర్థమవుతుందా? Public is the not the user, actual user. It will work for all the users. If you make it as a public, you can able to access that object in all the users. అర్థమైందా? So now dual is your system defined table by the like sys user is that object. So table. Okay, sys user has created some synonym for that. Synonym అనేది ఒక object, meta object. So you can able to use, if you make it as a synonym, you can able to use enter the database objects. We have the alternative name ఇచ్చాడు అన్నమాట. I will explain in the later class. Okay, so now we are the system defined table. Dual is the system defined table to perform the calculations. So how can you use that dual table and how can you perform the arithmetic operations or calculations? So if you want to do any calculations, select one from dual and now. So you are getting the data. Now make it as a select 1 plus 10. 11. So you cannot able to perform the calculations directly. So by using the dual table, you can able to perform the calculations. So now we did that like 10 by 10. So you can able to perform any number of calculations by separating the comma. Okay. So now 10 by, so 10 into 2. Okay, so 10 percentile 5. You cannot able to, this is not like a arithmetic operation. It's a percentage is a different, you need to calculate that percentage logic directly. Okay, so arithmetic operators is plus, minus, division, multiplication. Okay, we did like a 10 minus 10. We did 4 operations here. So arithmetic operator is used to perform the calculations. Okay, numerical operations if you want to perform. See, arithmetic operators operates on one or more numeric operators. Okay, and return the numerical output. So ఏం చేస్తుంది, వచ్చే అవుట్పుట్ కూడా నెంబర్స్ రిటర్న్ చేస్తుంది. Okay, so arithmetic operators like a plus b. Okay, you cannot able to do those type of operations like make it as a string a plus b. Okay, this won't work with any other data types. So arithmetic operators will work with the numerical data types. Okay, so Then concatenate operator. So concatenation operator is used to club the two strings or append the two strings. So if you want to make it as a, like if you have treat like your column, your table is having first name, last name, and middle name. So while maintaining of employee information, you are maintaining each and every first name is separate column, second name is separate column, third name or middle name is in another column. So you are making of a name into three columns. Like while displaying the information to the client. So while sharing the information to the client is asked to make as the name is one field for all the three names. So currently now we have Shiva. Make it as a, now you are seeing as a Shiva as a first name, right? Now I'm making as a last name. This is my last name. First name and last name. Now I need to club these two names as a one. Okay, now I need to club as a two things from. So I'm making it as a table this now. I'm making it as a table. So this is the derived columns. Derived columns you cannot able to use in where class. So in this I'm deriving the two columns as a, my table does not have these two columns, but it is look like as a, this is the actual table columns. అర్థమవుతుందా? ఇది టేబుల్ కాలమ్ అని ట్రీట్ చేసుకుంటుంది. Now I'm trying to filter the data where derived column name equal to some value. Showing the error, first name invalid identifier. In the derived column you cannot able to use in the where class. Okay, so అందుకోసం ఏం చేస్తున్నాను, I'm making as a some temporary table. See here, so the select query ఏం చేశాను, select star from emp and from class లో table name pass చేస్తాను. Instead of table name I am passing here select query. సో నేను ఏదైతే క్వరీని రన్ చేస్తా ఉన్నానో ఆ క్వరీని ఐఎమ్ మేకింగ్ యాజ్ ఎ టేబుల్ నేమ్. Okay, now it is acting like as a table. What are the query results we have? This treat like as a temporary table. Okay, so now I am trying to filter the data using this condition, same condition. See here. We're getting the data right without error. So this we can call it as a inline view. So we'll get to know in a views concept. Okay, this is called like an inline view. So if you are passing any select query instead of table name in from class, we can call it as an inline view. Okay, so now I'm filtering the data here, right? We have like a first name, last name, two columns as separate. First name and last name, two separate columns we have. So client is asked to make it as a two names as one name. So first name and last name with a club as a name. So client is asked to make it as a name is my column name. So first name ni last name ni రెండింటిని club చేసి display as a name. Instead of maintaining the two different columns, make it as a one column. See here, Shiva Vasi is the single column. Now I need to make the first name and last name with separator as a space. First name separate with the space and last name is separated with space. So రెండిటి మధ్యన space కావాలి నాకు. So to understand my, so who is the first name and who is the last name. So what is the first name and what is the last name. So ఏం చేయాలి? So I can able to concatenate only two strings at a time. So first I can concatenate with one string. Okay, so I'm nulling out, so I'm commenting this. Okay, take this data. So search in like you added the empty space. are seeing some empty space in this place because you added with a space in the single quotations. Okay, if you want to add the space, you added with these two. Now, these two concatenate under first column and the second column, treat like as a one column. Now, you want to add one more column. Okay, use another concatenate operator. See, Siva space Vashi. So, concatenate operator work with two arguments. Column 1, column 2, or value 1, value 2. It club the two things. Okay, first name, last name. So the concatenate operator will work for to append the strings or club the strings. Okay, to join. So join అనేది మనకి Oracle separate concept ఉంటుంది. You cannot say like that. So it's used to club the two strings. Okay, so concatenation operator example. So first name, last name ni మనం club చేసుకోవచ్చు. Okay, then comparison operators. We have comparison operators used to build comparable conditions between the two terms. There are by returning a logics, results as true or false or null. True or false or null. Okay, so now you are passing the data like a select star from employee where employee number equal to this. So if the condition gets satisfied, it gives it true. If the condition is not satisfying, it won't give the true for that. So whatever the true records we have, see here we have like a totally 14 records, but it is displaying only one record. It is displaying only one record. Same jarugutadante. So if you mention this condition, okay, take the every record value 7369 equal to 7369. If it is satisfies, it gives it true. Okay, first record, it however it is satisfying with this. Then it come to the second place, 7499 equal to 7369. It's false. Okay, so then 7521, it check each and every value in this place. Whatever the records are getting matched with this, it displays true for that value. Okay, so select star from employee equal to true. So either the true values unnayo, the true values get displayed in this record as a results. So now we have another operators. See here, equal to, choose some, greater than, less than. So greater than eప్పుడు use చేస్తాం. So if you want to know like who is getting the more than 500 rupees of salary. So ఇప్పుడు let's start from EMP. So this is your table. Okay, this is your table. I pin this output. Now I need to retrieve who is getting like more than 3000 of salary. More than 3000 annappudu how can I compare the values? Equal operator use chesi I can able to match who is having the 3000. Who is having the greater than that, I cannot able to compare using the equal operator. So then I will go with the equal operator. So greater than operator. So where salary greater than 3000. We have only one record. So if you want to use like a greater than or equal to, so 3000 or more. 3000 or more. See, we get to know like we have three records. Okay, so less than 3000, less than, we have few more people like 11 records. See, no salary is greater than the 3000 here. 2975 up to. Okay, then greater than or equal to or like that, less than or equal to. So it will come up to 3000. Okay, so other than the 5000, you are getting all the records. Okay, greater than, less than, and greater than or equal to. Now we'll go with the in operator. So in operator ఏం చేస్తుంది? If you want to retrieve only 3,000 employees and 5,000 employees who is getting the salary as a 3,000 and 5,000. So ఎవరికైతే 3,000 5,000 వస్తుందో I need to retrieve those employee information. So then I cannot able to go with the equal operator. I cannot able to go with the greater than or less than also. So if someone is having like a 5,000, 3,800, I don't need that requirement. So if employee is having like a 3,000, 3,500, 3,800 and 4,000, okay, 5,000. Now we have like a 5 different salaries here. Now I need that information like a, if I use like greater than, I will get all the records here. I don't need all the records. So I need only who is getting the 3,000, who is getting the 5,000. So I don't need these records. So now how can I get that? So if you want to get like a check with multiple values, compare with multiple values, use like an in operator, in 3,000, 5,000. Now we will get like a multiple values. So what are the column values? It check like this, select salary equal to 3,000. It check for all the records. How many records we have, it display the all the records. Then it will come to the second value. It check for all the records. Okay, if you have like multiple 10 values also, it check for each and every value with each and every record. So how many records you are displaying? It display to the result board and come for the next value and will go for the all the records and display whatever the records are satisfied with true. So it will display all the records here. If you have 10 records also, that operation will perform like 10 times. Okay, so the in operator will help you in this. So I don't need other than these two salaries. I required all the employee information. I will go simply not in. So if you want to search with the multiple values for any condition, we'll go with in operator. If you want to exclude like multiple values in the search operation, we'll go with the not in. Not in. So then not in. So like operator. Okay. So before going with like, we'll see about the between operator. Between. So between it is used to perform the range of operations. Range things. Now I need to find out like who is having the age between 10 to 15 years, 0 to 10 years. In between, like we have 9 years, 0 to 10. We have 0 to 9 years. So I need like you are performing like range operations. You are not checking the exact values. Here, if you want to see the exact values like 3,000 or 5,000. If you have any value in between this, like you treat like I say, we have about 2,500 to 2,500 and 5,000. You don't have any value, 2,000 value. So 2,500 salary employee, we don't have here. So that's why you are not getting with the any other records. Okay. Now client is asked to who is getting like more than 2,500 and less than 5,000. Now I need to check the range of values, not with actual values. So now you may see like a 2,800, 2,900, 2,000, 3,000. 4,000. So ఏదైనా value cost. Now if you see like you need to get all the records. So if you have this type of values, you need to get this all 5 records. So you need to get all the values. So how can we use a range operator? So use the greater than or equal to 2,500. Okay, greater than or equal to 2,500. You will get all more than the 2,500 ఎవరైతే ఉన్నారో you will get all the employee information. Now you need to provide another condition like and. So the salary need to be greater than 2,500 and less than 5,000. Less than 5,000 or equal to 5,000. So 2,500 మరియు salary 5,000 below ఉండాలి. Okay, so how I mentioned like a population table, from the population table country equal to India and state equal to AP. ఏమవుతుంది, two conditions are satisfied, then only I will get the data. Okay, so if you mention like a, see, now we are getting the data or not, say, check that one, we'll go with the other thing. So see, 2,500 above ఉన్న ప్రతి రికార్డ్ ఇక్కడ వచ్చాయి, అవునా? Now I'm saying like a 2,500 to 2,800. Now the range I'm mentioning like a 2,500 to 2,800. See, we have like a more than 2,500, these all the records. But the second condition, it is 2,800. So you don't have any value less than the 2,800. You may have like a more than 5 values, so 4 values in this, 5 values total. We have 5 values, but 2,800 condition, this condition is getting false. So true, it is having the false. Okay, so if you want to understand this logical operators, you may see like something like a true and true equal to true. మ్యాథమెటిక్స్ లో చూసి ఉంటారు, అండ్ ఆపరేటర్ ఆర్, అండ్ ఆర్ ఇవి మ్యాథమెటిక్స్ లో కంపల్సరీ చూసి ఉంటారు. టీ అండ్ ఎఫ్ ఈక్వల్ టు ఎఫ్. ఓకే, సో లైక్ ఎఫ్ అండ్ ఎఫ్ ఈక్వల్ టు ఎఫ్. ఓకే, ఎఫ్ అండ్ టీ ఈక్వల్ టు ఎఫ్. సో మీనింగ్ ఏమని, టూ కండిషన్స్ సాటిస్ఫై అయితేనే యూ విల్ గెట్ ది రిజల్ట్స్. So if any one of the condition is false, you won't get any results. See, if you want to see that, so make it as a first condition. Till the first condition I have executed, I'm getting the data. So I'm making the second condition as a false condition. 2,800 ki below ఉన్న వాళ్ళు కావాలి అంటున్నాను. Now I'm not getting any data here because this condition is getting false. So like we have R operator, R. So R operator ఏం చేస్తుంది, so make it as a R. If any one of the condition is satisfied, it make it as a true. Okay, so first two conditions are satisfied, true. If it is and or R, it always true. Okay, if you are like a first condition is satisfied, the second condition is false, so you need to display the first condition values. The second condition is failed, so I'm asking to display the country information like India country information. Select star from population where country equal to India, the condition is satisfied. R, so state equal to AP, so you may see like AP information in some other countries also. So state అనేది AP అనేది వేరే అదర్ కంట్రీస్ లో కూడా ఉండొచ్చు. So you may get that information as well. అర్థమవుతుందా? So you are getting the whole country information, employee whole India information along with the AP. It may be inner India country, so it may be other country also. అర్థమవుతుందా? So now this is about the logical operators. So ఇక్కడ ఏం జరుగుతుంది, and or. We have not operator. So not. So how that not in operator is working, in the same way the not will work here. Other than that value, what are the value required other than that, not. Okay, so true ante false, false ante true. అర్థమైందా? Not. So this is about the logical operators. How, why I explained the logical operator here. So now if you want to see the range operator here, so you are depending on the and or something, okay, and or. So now, so instead of this, so here we are writing like a salary greater than, salary less than. You are writing two times here. So Oracle has provided the between operator. So between 2,500 and 2,800. So the same, everything will same here, but you are used to write mention like using between. Between 2,500 and 800. So if you mention like 5,000, you will get data fast. Okay. So how this operator is working, like greater than or equal to, less than or equal to. In the same way, the between operator will work. So these two are the range operators. You can able to perform the range operation using greater than or equal to and less than or equal to, and as well as between. Okay, so out of this range, not between, other than these two ranges, 2,500 నుంచి 5,000 మధ్యన కాకుండా వేరే రేంజ్ లో ఏదైనా ఉండనొచ్చు. మెన్షన్ లైక్ 3,000, 2,500 నుంచి 3,000 మధ్యన ఉన్న వాళ్ళకి కాకుండా వేరే వాళ్ళు కావాలి. సో అప్పుడు ఎవరు వస్తారు? 2,500. సో ఎక్కడుంది? ఇక్కడ 2,450 నుంచి, సో 2,850 వస్తుంది, 2,975. ఓకే, సో అప్ టు 3,000 కూడా అన్నాం, 3,000. సో 3,000 కూడా ఈ రేంజ్ కాకుండా వేరే ఏ వాల్యూస్ ఉన్నా ఐ నీడ్ టు గెట్ దట్ అదర్ వాల్యూస్. సో 2,500 బిలో ఉన్న ప్రతి వాల్యూ రావాలి. సో 3,000 అబవ్ ఉన్న వాల్యూ కూడా నాకు రావాలి. ఓకే, సో నౌ సి between 3,000, 2,500 and 3,000. So now we are getting like 4 records, not between. So total 14 records లో నుంచి 4 records exclude అయ్యి remaining all records రావాలి. Now see, we are getting like a 10 records. This is the use of the between, non-between, not between. Okay. Now we have these two operations. Then we have like operator. Like. Okay, so like operator is like a pattern operator. So like operator will help you to simplify our work actually. Okay, so now we have this table. Select star from all underscore objects. This is your table. Treat like I said, this is your table. Now I need to retrieve like who is okay, so treat like I say while discussing about the like operator. Now we have this population table. Okay, so population table having the caste column. Now I need to know like a caste wise the populations. Okay, so while capturing the someone is came the newly to take the population information. So he forgot to ask like what is your caste. So population information capture చేసేటప్పుడు he forgot to ask what is your caste. Okay, so he forget అయినప్పుడు ఏమవుతుంది, he does not have the your caste information. Okay, so you inserted the data in the population table with a blank value for the caste. Okay, the management has get to know like you forget to mention this. So there is a risk for you to lose your job. So I did some work for you, but you are not performing that action correctly. So in Jalipudu, now I need to make that information again. So population information lo, I need to make update that caste information. In caste information kavalante, again I need to go for the survey with all the details. So I cannot able to take that much time for to update that information. So if I do that, definitely I will lose my job. Okay, so now the employee need to be work in a smart way, like so the cash can be decided in AP. So treat like I say AP. So who is having the ready at end of the word name? Definitely he is from the OC category. who is having the Chaudhary, he is also from the symbol like OC category. Who is having the Rao, royal. So if you know like a few caste people names, you can able to judge that by mentioning the who is having the employee name at the end of the Reddy. So there may be he is related to OC. So at least you can able to find out all the Reddy people and Chaudhary people who is having like names. You can get to know like by seeing the name itself. These people may be this category. So now you are not searching for the actual values, but you are searching some pattern mechanism. So ఈ pattern mechanism ని base చేసుకొని if you want to do those type of things, here we can use the like operator. Okay, so now see here object name ABS path అలా ఉంది. ఓకే, ఇక్కడ సో A తో చాలా వర్డ్స్ ఉన్నాయి. A తో నేమ్ అనేది ఆబ్జెక్ట్ నేమ్ అనేది చాలా వర్డ్స్ ఉన్నాయి మనకి. ఓకే, సో who is having the cubes starting with A ఉండాలి, ending with S ఉండాలి. So there is some pattern here. I am looking for a, see here starting with A, ending with S. So you may see this A all underscore cubes, all underscore cube underscore attributes. So this is also starting with A, ending with S. So this is also starting with A and ending with S. So these type of patternisms, what are the things I have? I need to find out that. So for that, we'll use the like operator. Like is the pattern operator to search some patterns. So if you want to like know that, so we need to know few characteristics here. So like underscore will deal the single character. ఏం చేస్తారంటే సింగిల్ క్యారెక్టర్ వర్డ్ నాకు కావాలి. సో ఏదైనా నేమ్ సింగిల్ లెటర్ తో ఉన్న నేమ్ నాకు కావాలి. సో ఐ విల్ యూజ్ ది సింగిల్ లెటర్. సో యూ కెన్ మెన్షన్ లైక్ ఎనీ క్యారెక్టర్ హియర్, 1 2 3 ABC, any special character, anything. So I don't bother about that, but the name should be single letter. So if you want to find out like single letter, use the hyphen. So if you want to two letter of things, go with the double hyphen. So double underscore. It look for the two characters. It may be any valid or invalid, I don't bother. It look for only two character names. Okay, so if you want to see like multiple characters, so I'm not looking for like a one character or two characters or limited number of characters. So I don't require, I need all the characters. If you want to take all the characters, mention like I said percentile. So it will take like multi characters, multiple characters, multiple characters. It may be a single, two or three or n number of characters. Okay, so I will go with the percentile symbol. Okay, so then if you want to find out the starting with A, so mention that the name like A. So then I need to see the like other things also. So A with how many characters, or one character or two character, five character, that you need to mention. If you don't require like any characters I need to take, then I will go with the percentile, A percentile. Okay, while providing the value for like operator, you need to provide in the single quotations. The value you need to provide must and should, you need to provide the single quotation, because name is the character operator. So it's a like name is the character value. So you need to provide the values in the single quotations. Okay, so A percentile. Now it look for like who is having the name. See in this place, select star from all underscore objects where name equal to object underscore name. Object underscore name like A percentile. As I said, like starting with A. So ending with, I don't bother about that. So it may be all any type of characters. See, I'm sorting from A to Z. So we are seeing like a ABS is the first name and ANM animation thought type. So is last table name. So I'm sorting the data here by double clicking of the column name. So now I'm saying like not like. Not like. So other than A, starting off for A unna prati object name I'm excluding from my tables. See here, you cannot able to see any one of the table with A, starting with the B. Name starting with the B toti start ending with the X. So now I'm making a say starting with the A. Now I'm looking for who is table, which object is having like a starting with A and ending with two characters. So name should be two characters. The first letter should be A. So I'm looking for that if I have any. No. I'm looking for three-letter names starting with A. We don't have any. I'm looking for four starting with A. See here. AREA, area, APX, APEX. Two objects. Now, as I said, like I need to check for the starting with A and ending with S. So here I mentioned like three characters in between. So I'm mentioning like a multiple characters. I don't need like how many characters it have, but who is having the A and ending with the S. As I said, it's a multi-character. Percentage symbol is the multi-character. Okay, see here. So now you have like a starting with A. How many names we have? Let's see. Starting with A. So how many names we have total? 1087. Okay. Now starting with A, ending with S. See how many records we have. 1087 నుంచి 721 records ఉన్నాయి. So you are losing like almost 360 records more than. This is like a pattern operator. Okay. So if you want to exclude or any pattern, use the not like. So A percentile S. So starting with A and ending with S కాకుండా వేరే ఉన్న వర్డ్స్ అన్ని నాకు కావాలి. So then I will go with the, see here, now I am getting like other than, so AS కాకుండా వేరే అన్ని వస్తున్నాయి. So you may see like A to Z characters other than this range. A to ఉన్నవి అన్ని వస్తున్నాయి. Now but I need only starting with A ఉండాలి. Other than this A, S ఉన్నవి నాకు కావాలి. అర్థమవుతుందా? So I'm looking for who is having from India. Okay, who is having from India, but that employee, that member need to be AP only. I'm looking for a country India, but I am looking for India in AP. Now, so I need like a employees who is starting with object name as A and not as A and S. So I will go with again and conditions. Object name like A. For only A names now. See here, 366 records. So out of we have like a 1087 minus 366 is the any record 721 records వచ్చాయి మనకి. అర్థమవుతుందా? So okay, so this is like a pattern operator. Okay, so not like. So two are the pattern operators. Okay, so then is operator. Is. So is operator is also special operator. So like and is are the both are the special operators. It working as a special mechanism, so not working as a regular. Okay, so in the let's start from employee. We are getting the data here, right? Now I'm retrieving the information like where commission equal to, I already explained, I thought commission equal to, so 300. Now I'm getting the data. Okay, I will get the data definitely. Okay. Okay, now we have the employee information. So commission equal to null. So commission equal to null. I'm providing the null value here. I'm not getting the null value information by using the equal operators. Whatever the operators I have, so greater than I have, not getting, less than. Okay, between null and null, anything you can mention like a null and 100, anything. So you can mention the range. So you are not at all getting any value using the null values. So if you want to deal the null values, use the is operator, is null. So you will get the who does not have the commission, you will get the all the employee information. Okay, now is not null. Who is having the salary, so commission. Other than that, all the people you required. So who is, sorry, who does not have the commission, those people require. And who is having the commission is not null. So is operator work with null values. It's a special operator work specially designed for the null values. Okay. So is the special operators. Then not exist or exist. We have exist and not exist. So just the exist operator, in operator, both are same. So in operator is working with multiple values. It dealing with the multiple values, 3000 and 1600, something like you mentioned. You are getting the values for that particular values of records. Now, okay, employees all in and చెప్పి values అన్ని వస్తున్నాయి. Okay. Now, the same way you can able to use the exist operator. Exist operator ni use చేయాలి అంటే, so you cannot able to directly provide the values. So while working with the exist operator, so you cannot able to use exist 3000 comma 1600 like this. See here, invalid relational operator. You cannot able to use this exist operator directly. So if you want to use this operator, so you need to store these values in some place. So EMP table లో ఉన్న values నువ్వు ఏదైతే values ని చెక్ చేయాలనుకుంటున్నావో, okay, so create some table, create a table. EMP number is the table name. EMP info number. So just we can put any name. Okay, so I'm making as a C column name as the number data type. I created some table. Now I'm adding some employee numbers into my table. Select employee number from EMP where row number less than 5. So we are getting like a 4 employee numbers. Now I'm inserting these employee numbers into my table. Insert into, okay, like a EMP underscore info underscore number. So how many columns we have in your table, that many columns you need to mention in this place. Now I have inserted the data into my table. Now start from emp underscore info. Okay, we have 4 records here. So I'm updating with the new record. So update. I'm inserting another record also. Okay, insert into this values. 1, 2, 3, 4. I've inserted 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3, 5. I have inserted the 2 records into this emp info. So totally we have 6 records in this table. Now I need to find like who is present in the employee tables. So we have a list of employees. I need to find this who are all present in your employee table. So you have some list of employee numbers. So you may get some Excel data in your client side. So client will provide the employee numbers, provide that Excel sheet to you. Okay, Excel sheet lo unna data you need to compare now. So you need to copy the data one by one. So you may have like 1 lakh records. So you may use the in operator for this as well. See, now I'm performing the same action by using in, then we'll go with the exist. Okay, so I'm performing like a salary employee number as a no. C is my column name. See here, select C from employee underscore info number. So we are getting 6 numbers. Okay, now I'm passing as a in operator for this. Salary in, so not the salary, employee number in. Employee number in, I'm providing the input as a 6 values. Now see here. So out of 6 values, you can able to get like a 4 values, correct? So who is not having this employee numbers? So nee దగ్గర ఉన్న list of values కాకుండా other than that any employee is present in your table. So you need to know who are not related to my account. So whatever the employees is related to your account, you have that list. Now you need to exclude that list. Use the not in operator. So out of 14 employees lo nunchi 4 వెళ్ళిపోతే remaining 10 records. Okay, the same thing you can able to get with the exist. So you can able to get with the exist operator. So exist operator అనేది ఏం చేస్తుందంటే give the same operator exist. So you cannot able to provide this exist. So while checking off the value from employee table to the your table, so you need to, while displaying of this information, select star from employee. So you need to check the employee number with okay, employee number with so where exist, select one. You can use anything here, star, where employee number info, where make it as a some inner table. This is your inner query. This is your outer query. So make it as a inner and outer queries. Okay, see here, just I'm mentioning in this way. This is your outer query. This is your inner query. So in చేస్తున్నాం, so using like a in operator. This is subquery. So query inside you are writing another query. So in one query you are writing another one. So that's we can call it as a subquery. Okay, subquery. So ఈ సబ్క్వరీలో ఫస్ట్ ఈ query execute అవుతుంది. First inner query will execute. So based on this output will pass as a input to the outer query. Okay. So this is the in operator work like this. Now, whereas in the exist operator, exist where select star from employee where exist ever exist. So you need to check compare with that. So where so I data employee number equal to O data employee number. So check చేయాలి. You need to So I data C, not the inner query low. So we have like a select star from, we created the table as a employee info with the C column name. ఇక్కడ ఏం చేస్తున్నాను I dot C అంటున్నాను. So I'm comparing with the two columns. So inner query column name equal to outer query column name. Okay, I'm building the relation of these two. The same results. So how many you are getting here? 4. Same results you are getting in this place as well. But so while working with minimum of values like 100 records, 1000 records, go with in operators. Go with the in operator. See, here we have something like a cost is 5 and 2. Okay, take the cost of this. You are getting the same results, same cost and for the both places. So cardinality and cost, everything will same here. So actually I'm taking the plan of execution plan. So if I run this query, so while starting off your business, you will put some estimations for your business. So if you want to start your business, I need like a 10 lakh rupees for this business. 10 lakh, you can bifurcate the things. This is for a house, so building cost. This is furniture cost. This is like employee cost. You can prepare that execution in a explain plan like estimations. So I'm taking the estimation of my query. Simply select that query, press F10 in your SQL developer. You will get to know this estimation of execution of any query. ఏదైనా ఒక query యొక్క execution estimation ఎంత అవుతుంది అనేది you will get to know in this simply by pressing F10. Okay, so if we see like both are same now. So if you are working with lakhs of records, okay, in operator will work with the actual values. So ఇక్కడ ఏదైతే వాల్యూ ఉందో select star from C అంటున్నాం. సో ఇక్కడ ఏదైతే వాల్యూ ఉందో it works with the actual values of your result దగ్గర నీ వాల్యూ ఏదైతే ఉందో it work with the Shiva, name equal to Shiva, name equal to X, name equal to Y, name equal to Z అని చెప్పి it check for the values. Okay, so whereas in the exist, so exist అనేది ఏం చేస్తుందంటే, so it works with the Boolean values. So while displaying of each and every record by table, okay, by displaying of each and every record from my table, I will check in your inner query table. I dot sorry, E dot employee number, O dot employee number equal to, okay, so O dot employee number equals to I dot C. So outer table on each and every column value, I'm comparing with the inner table column value. If the value get match, I will make it as a value for that true. True. Whatever the match conditions we have, I will make it as a true. So what are the values are not matching as per the condition? What are the condition not satisfied in values ఏదైతే ఉన్నాయో, I will make it as a false for every column. Okay, so while displaying the results on screen, so whatever the true values I have, I will display that. If we use the exist operator, exist and enti, whatever the satisfied conditions, satisfied values we have, we will display that using the true values. If we use here not exist, it display the all the false condition values, not exist. So it deals with the Boolean values. It check for each and every outer query values to the inner query. If the value get matched, it will make it as a true. If it is not matching, it will make it as a false. While displaying the results, if it is an exist case, display the all the true values. If it is a not exist, it display the all the false values. So I'm deriving the candidates like so if you have like employee information, male candidate I'm putting in the one side, female candidate is one side. I'm asking like so kindly retrieve like count the female employees, count the male employees. అర్థమవుతుందా? సో సపరేట్ చేసినప్పుడు I can able to get to know like how many people are there in that group. మీరు కౌంట్ చేయడానికి ఒక్కదానికి యూ కెన్ ఏబుల్ టు రిట్రీవ్ దట్. సో ఫిమేల్ ఎంప్లాయీస్ ఆ సైడ్ ఉన్నారు. సో కమ్ ద ఫిమేల్ ఎంప్లాయీస్ ఇన్ టు దిస్ క్యాబిన్ అన్నాము. Those people will come directly. So you no need to search for who is that, where in that, like all the female one is in which place, female two is in which place. You no need to check for that. So I categorize like male and female are both in different categories. So if we use exist operator, it will maintain like all true values in one place, all false values in one place. Okay, so whereas in the in operator, so it like look for like a female one, female two, female three. So value based search. Here it work with the Boolean based search. అర్థమైందా? So this is like a exist operator and a in operator. So in which situations we will use this operator? Okay, so you are getting some account information from the bank. Now we loaded that into account master table. Okay, so you will get to know like tomorrow also you will get the data feed. So data, you will get the data from the client. So with if anyone having any data changes, that you will get. If new customers also came to open like a new account holders ఎవరైతే ఉన్నారో వాడి యొక్క ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ కూడా నీకు వస్తుంది. Incremental information you will get and updated information. Incremental information meaning enti? So who are the newly opened today, that you will get by tomorrow. This is your incremental information. Who are all doing some modification of existing account holders, that we can say it's a updating information. Incremental plus update information. Okay, so now you get that. So if anyone is having like a client is asked like a how many existing account holder information has came today, so I need to know how many new account holders we have today. So new account holder information is having in a emp underscore info number. So this is having the existing account holders and as well as new account holders. Incremental plus update. So I need to know how many new accounts has been opened yesterday. So if you want to do those type of things, so you have like a 6 account information came from you. So client nunchi neeku 6 employee information vachindi. 6 employee information lo we have like a 6 records here. 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 5 is the new employees. So I need to know like who are the new employees came in the file today. Okay, now if you want to do that, start from. Okay, so if you want to see that, select start from emp underscore new. So ఇక్కడ ఏంటి నీ దగ్గర ఉన్న ఎంప్లాయీ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ మొత్తం ఉంది. So it may be old or new, we don't know that. Now, so where can you get that the old information? Your master table. So మీ ఒరిజినల్ టేబుల్ ఏదైతే ఉందో the original table is having the existing account information or existing employee information, where employee number in. Select. So if I use the star, what will happen here? Use the star, you will get like a employee number invalid identified. So I need to mention like C. Too many values error. ఎప్పుడు వస్తుంది error? ఎక్కువ values ఇస్తుంది. Column list is having one column. Value list is having more than one value. So ఇక్కడ where class లో ఉన్నది column list. So you mention like only one column. So the star, it give like more than one column here. So the employee table is having more than one column. See here in your case, if I mention like star here, okay, I won't get any trouble because my AMP info is having only one column value. ikkada okate column undi. So that's why take as a value and one column, one output. Okay, so ikkada neeku trouble vastundi. Okay, so use the EMP number. Where C in EMP number antunam. Same avutundi. These are all the old customers. So old employee information. I need to know new employee information. use the not in. Okay, so in these type of situations, we'll go with the in exist operators. Exist operators will improve the performance of the data retrieval. ఎందుకు exist అనేది boolean values ని return చేసి, if you are dealing with the millions of records or lakhs of records at least, అప్పుడు you can go with exist operator. So if you are dealing like hundreds of records, better you can go with in only. So this is the part. Like today we are going to stop here. We'll meet by